Kuder's a comprehensive career guidance company that I started about 21 years ago. We work in all 50 states in the United States. We have offices in 6 countries outside the U.S. I think the number today is right around 165 million people have used one of the Kuder assessments across the globe.
We often say we're trying to solve problems more creatively. We're trying to innovate and find new solutions to problems. And what design thinking does, it says we don't really try to solve problems. We try to solve human problems. We try to solve problems for human beings with names and faces.
Design thinking gives us the tools and the process to more deeply understand our customers, who they are, what they need, what problems they're experiencing, how to best create solutions that fit in their lives and meet their needs, delight them, right? And that's a really important part of strategy.
The custom process is always a process of tailoring the content that we have and that our instructors are experts at teaching to the kind of contextualized problems that these companies are facing. And that just takes time. So we can kind of create this composite original proposal of what we want to achieve in doing these modules and doing this sort of a workshop. But inevitably, as we learn more and as we build relationships with our clients, we discover that there are new problems to solve along the way. And one of the things that's been really cool working with Kuder is that we've gotten to spend a lot of time with them in the classroom, hear some of their pain points and things that they're really challenged with. And that's allowed us to provide some really innovative, I think, solutions to those problems.
We're light years ahead of what I thought we would learn coming out of here. I've got some really talented people in this course, and I think even those guys are shocked by the knowledge that we've gained and the quickness of that, and the ability to immediately start to see impact in our organization. So I think the right words would be wildly exceeding my expectations.
It's also good to work with clients who really have to implement this once the project's over. So they push back pretty hard. And one of the phrases Laura and I like to use is at the end of every session and training is, what can they do with this on Monday morning?
We always look back to the objectives that we originally set. And so in the original business proposal that we had with Kuder, we had a certain number of objectives that we wanted to hit. As we go through the program and as we kind of identify those new needs, as we're building those relationships with our clients, we're also able to incorporate evaluation feedback. We're able to take some of that data from our conversations and then bring in new content as needed in order to meet their needs and kind of help them accomplish their goals.
Well, we're always trying to improve our process, and one of the innovations we've introduced this time is to have these mid-sessions. So in between each session, at the halfway point, we're using Zoom to have remote sessions face-to-face using the technology so we can advise and guide them right through the process. Because sometimes they go off for 3 or 4 weeks, they've got quite a lot of interviews or analysis to do, and so to have these intermediate points and to use the Zoom technology to do that face-to-face, not just to have a phone call, I think is going to have a really good impact for keeping things more aligned all the way through the process.
I hope they come out with some really great concepts that they can deliver, that they can develop further and deliver to their customers. New concepts for products and services that will not only meet the needs of the people that they are serving, but will differentiate them. And I also hope that as a team, they sort of come to develop what we call creative confidence. You know, they develop the skills, the mindset, the tools to be able to deploy this process in numerous different places in their business, to bring others from the organization into that process and train them to use these tools, so that ultimately the end result is not only great products and services for their customers, but a company culture that is built on ongoing innovation.
Of all of the places that we looked, I mean, UST was competing with Stanford, they were competing with UVA. No slouches, right? The selection that we made to be at UST, in big part because it was John and Laura, was absolutely the right decision for us to make. We couldn't have gotten this anywhere else. And so our decision to be here on campus, in a classroom, in this experience, has probably been one of the most important decisions I've made as the CEO of the company in the past 21 years. And I really think for those that are going to come behind me to lead this organization, I think there'll be a day when they say this was the best decision that you ever made.